What's up, people? DudeMan2003 here, and welcome to a comment/review of a game. Now, I'm going to comment on Persona 3 Portable, mainly because I really can't play that game on my channel, and, well, I'm already doing Persona 3, so I might as well give my opinion about this. Now, Persona 3 Portable is obviously a remake of Persona 3, making it the second remake of that game, and I still can't believe it. But anyways, it does have the same elements of Persona 3, and it does add a lot of things to it to make it even better and very different from the first one or the original. So I'm just gonna go over this right now, and I have beaten both stories on Maniac, the hardest difficulty that they've added, and maxed as many social links as I can. So okay, here's my opinion about this game. Now, for the male story, it's pretty much the same thing as Persona 3. It has the same story format, the same social links. They even have Aigis from Fes, and it's structured the same way. The dialogue is relatively the same, only minor changes, but not a lot. And it's a really good port of copying the male story, and well, they have added a few things that I really can't believe people haven't posted this on YouTube about. They have added more dialogue in for the male story. There's more voice acting cutscenes in the social links when you max out one of the C's members. I really like this because, well, it's interesting, and I wanted to hear what they would actually say, and plus they were trying to make it a little more like Persona 4, its successor, and I'll go over a little more about that later. But the main thing that they've added that's very different from Persona 3 and other Persona games in general is the female story. The female story, other than the change of gender, they changed a lot of things for it. One, the social links are, most of the social link people are different or represent different things. You can have a social link with every single C's member, and the music has changed. Okay, so for the social links, most people exchange other people for different people because, well, they wanted to match with the whole female story and make it different from what the male story is compatible to. But for the female story, some characters are actually created, or some people are exchanged for a new social link. Like, Shinjiro is now the Moon Arcana. He didn't have a social link with the male story back then. Akihiko is Star, the same thing as Shinji, and the same thing as Shinji before, and also there were new characters created. Like, instead of Maya for Hermit, it's this chick named Saori, who's an older person but in the same grade as you, and also Rio, who's 1 year older than you and has a crush on Kenji. Damn you, Kenji! Why are you hitting on teachers? But anyways, what I wanted from those two people, or the people that they've added, I wish that they were in as social links for the male story. I would trade Nozomi and Hierophant or anything for those two girls. I mean, I still want Maya, I still want all the C's girls and so forth, but some of those social links I really wish would have been exchanged, because I hate Nozomi. Okay, and also another thing that they've changed is the music. The music, to me, is awesome. I love the music. I loved the music for Persona 3, Persona 4, and now this game. Now, it did keep the music from Persona 3, the original. For the male story, it's the same music, but for the female story, some of the music has been changed. Like, the overworld sun Overworld music is different. The school overworld is different, and springtime overworld is no, not spring. Winter or falls music is different, and its battle theme is different, and its Tartarus battle is different. I love those songs. Wiping All Out is cool. I like Time. Time is pretty cool, a good song. And I don't know why, but I like the I think it's called Sun, that song. It starts out with some weird rambling voices and then it just enters with a trumpet fanfare. I like that song for some reason. It just sounds cool to me. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll probably post a link down. But yeah, I like all the music. I like what they've added. It's just overall good, and if you deny it, you are a sick fuck. But anyways, now for the game in general, they did have to make a lot of changes to make it different from Persona 3 and to adjust to the portable standards. Like, as you are aware, the Persona Portable, the PlayStation Portable is smaller and less graphic capable as the PlayStation 2, the original system. Now, from this, there are basic changes a lot of changes that were made. Like, you can't run around as the overworld with your 3D person. You have to run around with a cursor-like thing, which is, I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Okay, and you can actually have a running around sprite in Tartarus, which is kind of expected, because how else would they exchange that with? And they wanted to make the game as close to Persona 4 as possible. So here are some things that they've actually added that was from Persona 4. Now, what they've added was the gameplay is Persona 4's. It has direct commands. It has ability to control everybody or set them to manual or something. Even co-op attacks have been added, where at some random point your partners can actually assist you in an attack and actually take a mortal blow for you. But also you are restricted to one particular weapon. I don't know if I dislike this, but I still wish that I could wield a longsword that Junpei wields. But anyways, it's not bad to have it like Persona 4, but it makes it almost way too easy for its standards. For the original game, it's kind of hard because sometimes the computer's AI will just do the stupidest things, and they'll continue to do that. But in Persona 3, you're able to portable, you're able to control every single person to prevent them. That makes it kind of easy, and not too easy. It still has the challenge of HP drain and stuff, but it makes it kind of easier, and the difficulty only just increases the amount of damage you'll be dealt, not how much you deal. And it's not a bad thing to copy Persona 4's gameplay, because I love Persona 4's gameplay and its story. So, yeah, combining its gameplay with Persona 3 is kind of a good thing, but it kind of makes the game slightly easier. In my opinion, of course. If you want to make the game hard, then just put the computer players in the worst possible command that you can give them. Now, my overall review of this game, it's definitely a good game. It's very good. It's a great port of remake of Persona 3. And because it's a portable system, you're able to complete it faster. Come on, 80 hours of gameplay. Would you want to play that anywhere else? But also, I would recommend to people who are interested in playing Persona 3 and don't have a PSP to just play the original version or FES for the PlayStation 2 if they have that system. But I wouldn't suggest actually going out of your way to buy a new PlayStation Portable for it. I mean, I think I've done that. And considering of what I've seen, it's relatively the same as Persona 3, only with the female character. If you just want to play the female character, then by all means get the game. And definitely veterans of Persona 3 definitely should play this game because, well, they give a whole new story, and it's like packing two stories in one game. And that's just awesome. And it's just two whole full stories. They're both different, and their gameplay is, well, basically the same, and you have a different experience from both genders. Now, anyone who's looking for this game is really good, and I believe it's like $30 to $40. So anybody who is actually a veteran of Persona 3 and haven't played this game yet, if you have a PSP, I would recommend playing it. It's really good as a port. And that concludes this review. Holy fuck, she's here! Yeah, she's here too.